Welcome to the Awakened Anesthetist podcast. I'm your host, Mary Roberts. I'm a certified anesthesiologist assistant living and working outside of Kansas City, Missouri. I created this podcast to give CAAs across the nation a place to come together and awaken to our profession's unique ability to create a life by design rather than default. That process can start by simply listening and engaging with this podcast. By doing so, you're already changing what's possible for CAAs, for you, for me, for all of us. I'm so thankful you're here. Let's jump into this episode and see what we can do together. Hello again, all my anesthetist colleagues. This is Mary Jean, your host, and welcome to the Awakened Anesthetist podcast and this episode of 5-ish minutes of mindfulness for the busy CAA. This one I am calling Mindful Relaxation. I have been feeling just a little frantic and overscheduled, and maybe not even so much overscheduled, but I've just been feeling like there's so many things I can do and I don't have the time to do them all in the way that I want. And I guess I've just been feeling sort of overwhelmed lately. And when I've been trying to fall asleep at night, I've noticed that what is usually very easy for me has become a little bit of a balancing act and trying to get my mind to slow down and trying to, for me in particular, relax my jaw and my eyebrow line and my eyes. I hold all of my tension there. It's just been really tricky, and I have recently come across this mindful relaxation practice. I've been trying it probably for the last 2 weeks, and it's just been really approachable, simple. It feels helpful. I have fallen asleep several times before I've finished it, which, for me is the goal of this particular practice in my life right now. And so I wanted to share it here. When it comes to mindfulness, I think it's always great to have really simple, straightforward tools and mini practices that you can just pull out whenever you need them. It's not about sitting on a cushion for 30 minutes, but it's about finding little small ways to improve your life, to feel better. So this mindful relaxation practice is for any CAAs or CAA students or anyone in our anesthesia community who maybe can relate to the way I'm feeling right now. So in this very simple mindful relaxation practice, when we breathe in, we're going to think 1 to ourselves. And then as we breathe out, we're going to think the word relax. On the next breath, we'll think 2 as we breathe in, and then think relax as we breathe out. We're going to keep doing that, counting on the inhale and thinking the word relax on the exhale, all the way up to 10, and then you can go backwards from 10 down to 1. I am going to lead us just in the first step, which is going from 1 to 10. It is very normal to have all sorts of other thoughts come in while you're doing this mindful practice. And in mindfulness in general, the goal is to not have a thoughtless mind, but to catch yourself when you stray from whatever thought you're trying to focus on or whatever your object of focus is. When you stray away from that, if you can catch yourself and just gently bring yourself back to that focus point, that word, that phrase, whatever your practice is, that is what mindfulness is. That's basically all it is retraining our brain to focus on something we are telling it to and not to be distracted by everything that goes through our head. So wherever you are listening to me right now, just try to get comfortable as you can. Prepare yourself for the next minute or so of just focusing on your breath and relaxing. Let's all take our first breath in together. And as we inhale, we're going to count 1. And as you exhale, think to yourself the word relax. Inhale 2. Exhale, relax. Inhale 3. Exhale, relax. Inhale, 4. And relax. Five. Relax. 6. Relax. Inhale, 7. Relax. Inhale, 8. Deep exhale and relax. Inhale, 9. And relax. Last one together. Let's inhale, 10. And exhale, relax. Go ahead and keep counting to yourself. Down from 10 now. I'll let the music continue, but I'll leave you with yourself for now. Till next time.